Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. So in today's video I will show you how to make hip padding. So I went ahead to craft out my basic body skirt, and this is the back part of it. I have my waistline, my hip line, my underbutt line and my hemline. So the hemline is where I want this padded to stop. So just measure where you want the padded to stop from your waistline to where it to end. So from my waist to my hip I had 9 inches. From my waist to my underbutt is 15 inches and the hem is 18 inches. So next on the side seam on the underbutt line from the side, I'll go in by 3.5 inch. Then on the hip line from the zipper allowance, I'll come in by 1 inch from the zipper allowance part. Then on the waistline by the side seam also, I'll be coming down from my waistline by 1 inch. So this is where the pad will start. Sorry, it won't get to the tip of the waist. It just starts from 1 inch below the waist. Then I'll go ahead and connect this point. So the purpose of this tutorial is for if you don't have a curve rule, you can just use your free hand. So I made this tutorial basically because some people might feel like, oh, because I don't have some kind of materials, I can't make some kind of thing. So whatever you have, you can just start with whatever you have. You don't need to have everything to achieve something. So just you can just basically start from anywhere you are. So that's the main reason why I'm using my free hand, just so you can always start from anywhere. So I'll be using my free hand to like make a curve with those points you've made. If you have a curve rule, that would be beautiful. Just go ahead and use your curve rule to make this. So I'm just making the lines visible. So when I was done highlighting it, this is what it came out as, and I'll also draft for the front. So for the front part, this is my waistline, this is my hip line, and the hem. So there is no butt line because obviously we don't have a butt at the front part. So on the center front, I'm just going to indicate it my center front, and this is the side of my front bodice. So on the side part of my front bodice, I'll go in by 5 inches on the hip line. Then on the waistline, I'll also come down by 1 inch as we did for the back part also. And I'll connect it to that 5 inches I have on my hip line, and it will meet as the hem point, just like so. So I'm just connecting that hem point to the 5 inches on my hip line, and also that 1 inch we came down by on the waistline. So I just connect it like so. So once I was done doing this, I'll just label it the up part and the down part because it's almost looking similar. So I'm just labeling it, and I also put the arrow on the side so I'll know which side is facing where. So I also do same for the back part. So I've just label up, down, and the side arrow. So guys, I'll just go ahead and cut out what we've drafted here. So when I was done cutting out, this is what we have, and this is how we'll be placing it when I want to sew. So I'll go ahead and cut it with this foam. The foam is about 1/2 inch thick. So we're placing the pattern on the foam. So I'll be cutting out the back pattern first. So I'll just place my pattern like so on the foam, and we'll just go ahead and cut it out. So once I was done cutting this part, we'll be cutting out 2 pieces for both the front and the back. So here I went ahead to cut out 2 pieces each for the front and also for the back part. And I also went ahead to label it as it is on the pattern. Just label your up, down, and that arrow indicating the sides. So after doing that, I'll go ahead and iron my hairstay to every piece of this foam I have here. So guys, I was done ironing my hairstay to the foam, and this is what it looks like. So the essence of ironing hairstay to your foam is to give it like a structure. So you know it's a foam, so when they wash it, it doesn't like start pulling out. So when you iron your hairstay, it gives it a structure. So I'm just placing my pattern on the foam we have here. So I'm just placing it side by side to know where we are going to join it from. So we are just going to place it where that arrow we made earlier is. That is how we'll be joining this part together. So if you're using a foam that is bigger than 0.5 inches, which I used, you can just go ahead and run a stitch all around it so it compresses the foam. But since I'm using a ½ inch foam, it is just perfect for me. So just place the front part on the back part and take it to your sewing machine and sew on one side. So for the other side, since we have the front part on the back part for one side, then the other side will have the back part on the front part. So guys, if you understand, so one part is going this way and the other part is going the other way. So this is what it looks like after sewing it on the sewing machine. This is the inner part where we have the stitch, and this is what the both parts of our padded looks like. So guys, I'll go ahead and place this on the manic so we can see what it looks like. So this is what the padded looks like on a mannequin. You can fix this on a trouser, a skirt, a gown, whatever you'll be making, you can just fix this. And if you want to see a video of how I fix this to the skirt I made, you can drop it in the comment section below and we'll get back to you. So this is all for today, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.